A-cam, live. Time-lapse, live. Griffin, live. Discord cam, live. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. All looks good. OBS, recording in 5, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, doesn't even matter what I say right now, the intro music is playing, and it does continue to play at the same volume for the next 10 seconds. But I think you should just be barely able to hear my voice over it, and now it's probably fading away, so let me tell you, this is episode 242 of Keeping It Real. I feel very guilty because my roommates recommended that I move out here and make this where I do Keeping It Real, and I was like, hell yeah, but it's midnight, and I don't want to be too loud.
About that?
Oh, I realized that I had Griffin muted. Okay, now you can hear him, but I think that was the first time that he spoke. I don't think they thought about that. No, I don't think they. But I think it'd be totally fine if I just film my episodes in the daytime.
Yeah, no, it don't matter. Do your thing.
Do your thing, twin. Start digging your butt, twin.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay, pick one.
So you have been doing very well recently. You've had multiple different guests. It's good to be back, by the way. And I've gotten to watch you interact with other people that are not me. And I've realized something. You glaze every guest. I thought it was just me. You made me feel so special. And here I am. I watch them and I'm like, holy shit. He says he glazes every guest. It's not just me. Yeah, so if you're a guest on jackkadis podcast, you're not special. He does that to everybody.
Yeah, but
and it works well. It works well. It works well, but I was a little hurt. I was like, wow, I'm not his special guest.
Griffin, you're the most featured guest on the entire show with upwards of 30 to 40 episodes where you've stopped.
Yeah, I'm sure someday someone else will be the most featured guest.
This is how I felt today when my roommate came to town to move in with his girlfriend. And I was not the first one to see him. It was my other roommate got to him first, and they called me and I wasn't there. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. You guys just wanted to meet up, without me. That's whatever. I hung up the phone.
Yeah, fuck me.
I feel like we're role playing someone's girlfriend.
Yeah, I do feel that. I do feel like that.
Dude, I did. Bro, I told you.
I'm kidding. I'm just picking your bone, remember?
You can pick my bone anytime.
And I sure will. But
all right, so who do you think? I mean, because it's kind of like a snowball, right? Like you have all these guests on. It's like a campaign that I just did. Like all these people came on, all these friends and family members and group chats got invaded, and now Keeping It Real is now something that exists to many more people than it did before this 11, 12-day stretch. So now here it's you and me again, right? And we've been here plenty of times, you and I. But now it's like not that crazy to expect 4 to 5 people to watch this entire show all the way through from start to finish. And I wonder, who are these people? Where'd they come from?
It's true. Well, why don't we reveal yourself in the comments, please?
Yeah, that'd be nice if you could just say who you are. I wouldn't mind that.
You don't even have to say. You can just comment E and help a brother out.
So I could see your profile, but it's gonna be like Ninja Gamer 2012.
Well, yeah, I mean it doesn't matter who they are. They're just a comment, a share, and it still helps the show. It doesn't even matter. So
it does, Mom. You should be commenting and liking every single episode.
Yes, and maybe share.
Because it goes a long way, and maybe share. Yeah, maybe share.
I have podcast to Jack.
I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe my dad watched my episode yesterday. Maybe he sent me the nicest picture of us together.
Oh,
at a soccer game.
Oh, did you talk about him?
No, I didn't talk about him, but my mom really liked yesterday's episode. So maybe she was like, "Dad, watch that." You never know. I have like sneaking suspicions all the time, all the time,
They really do be like that.
bro. So
Yeah, I did.
I requested an extension for the first time in my academic history. I've never done that before, and I did it. And not only was my request granted, and may I add, it was granted after the assignment was already. I requested the extension after I was already late for the assignment, not in advance whatsoever. It was granted, my extension request, and not only was it granted, but it was extended, I think 4 days longer than I just requested to have it open one more day, and I was going to grind it out today. But thank God he made it. He made it due when the next homework is due. So now I get to start because, bro, I'm happy to be back in school. You know what I like most about school?
Yes, please tell me. I want to hear about it.
I think what I like most about school is I kind of like believe that I can actually do it this time around.
Nice, man.
So
You're going in with a completely different mindset.
well, I didn't go. I'm not necessarily going in with a completely different mindset. But who cares? I want to laugh. What's funny? What's funny? I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were done talking about school. What's funny? What's funny is why did you mean to post that video on that in that format?
What format?
I sent it to you, bro. It has almost like 400 views.
It was scheduled.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, what is funny? Oh, what's funny is that I'm not supposed to be here right now. I am so pretty much this lady called her name's Mimi. She really has no authority, but
She thinks she does.
yeah,
God damn it, Mimi.
she made me promise that she's like, when I come, like this was a few days ago. She's like, when I come here in the morning, because she works in the morning, when I come here in the morning, I better not see you. And I was like, okay. And then she made me pinky promise, and I take pinky promises very seriously. So
You
she's
crossed your
not gonna
fingers.
see. No, she's not gonna see me here in the morning. That's why I'm at night. So that's why I leave before she comes in. And this should be my last day. But I say that I've said that probably 100 times. But tomorrow would be my last day. This will probably not be my last day.
Well, I'm honored to be
But
here, bro. Tell me some of the funniest stuff that you like watched over the course of your rotting session over the past 3 days. I saw some pretty hilarious stuff. Oh my god.
oh, dude, the rotting session. We both had a great rotting session, too.
Yeah, we synced up. It's like our periods.
Yeah, bro. What was I'm completely blanking on my rotting session. Enlighten me.
I sent you one of these videos once. Smosh. They're like an improv group that spawned out of like the
I
original
can't believe
Smosh.
people don't watch those. I
Bro,
can't believe.
I don't even watch the channel. I just watch the compilations people put together of them laughing. Like it is like crack cocaine. Like there's this one clip of Angela. I love Angela to death. I have like a big crush on her. She's so funny. She says like there's this segment they do where like two of the girls, Angela and another girl who's like weirdly like 6'4", like just like a like one of those very
Giant.
yeah, like a big strong woman. They both just watch this guy, I forget what his name is, like Tyler or something, and he just plays a video game, and all three of them are in like the streamer corner of the screen, and it's like the girls are just watching and he's just playing. It's like Dark Souls or some weird shit, and it's like, why is this a segment that exists? But it makes some of the funniest clips ever. And like it's sometimes like you can just tell they're in the mood to laugh, and Angela was just like Dweenus Weenus or something. And started just pissing herself laugh. I can't remember much else. Much else.
No, that's hella silly, bro.
Everything was funny to me today, dude. I didn't sleep last night because I had to make it to class. And I'm very excited that I started this episode when I did, because yes, it's late, but it definitely could have been later. And you know, I've cut back on what I do on the internet. Um, I've left 7 channels in the dust, really.
You left. Sorry. So you left. I had
Yeah.
like, dude, I had no clue. That's right. You had 9. So now you're down to 2.
Instagram and YouTube.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I think this we've talked about this how
I want it
you
back.
jumped ahead.
I want it back, but it's like I can't like
You'll get it back when we can afford the time and like where when it makes sense.
I think
We'll get it back.
there's going to be certain times throughout the semester where I feel like confident going into a test. I feel like I'm caught up on my work. And then like those are the times where I might be able to squeeze like 5 hours into YouTube, maybe if I'm, it's just there's no time for scrolling, there's no time for sleeping.
Uh,
You got to get your 8 hours and then get to it and then repeat, 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 repeat.
yeah, I'm very I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with how what you've done so far because I have been where you have. I know it's crazy, but I've been where you have where it's you're working, you're doing YouTube, and you're doing school, and it is like I mean that was probably the most stressful time of my life, and it was just like, and that was I think I did it for like one semester, and I was pledging. Oh my dude, yeah, that was a crazy time in my life. So,
I couldn't pledge.
but
I couldn't do it.
I don't blame you, dude. But you know, you're a strong soul for sure.
So are you, man. The mural is looking fantastic. Yo, can a guy not glaze everyone? Does that make any glaze less?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I think you should glaze everyone. I think you should if what you're saying makes someone feel good and it's true and you mean it, then there's no reason why you shouldn't say it. I was just fucking with you because I was just like, oh, it was just a funny feeling, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make fun of him. Like I'm gonna do a bit. That was a planned bit.
Good bit.
Like, yeah.
Man, I can't wait till I get to come see you next. Next time I see you, I'm going to be sitting down with Robert and Tucker. So that'll be a busy time for me.
Yes. You can sleep on my couch again. Oh, dude, I was thinking about this.
Getting a
I
bed?
might have to, well, like a pull out. I can make the couch a pull out bed. I have plenty of room, and that'd make my life way better.
You think?
I could actually improve my life.
My room is empty right now. My desk is here. It's crazy. I'm so happy about this change because like when I finish this, I'm going to crawl into bed and definitely pass out. I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna pass out so for sure that I'm gonna have no problem just like having my laptop open watching YouTube because it doesn't matter what I put on. I'm gone.
Yep. Nice, bro. Good for you.
Good for you, man. Let's just talk about like who's the better man. It's definitely you, man. You're just like the better guy.
No, 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 dude. No, 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 no. I'm just. If I was a woman, I'd just have sex with you. But how amazing you
I'm
are.
just forever behind you, my friend. Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, Sarah made Billy laugh today
Oh
or
shit.
yesterday.
Oh shit.
And Billy don't like bro, if you don't know, something crazy about Billy is he used to be in like high society. Like he knew Rockefeller, he knew a Rockefeller, he knew Michael Jordan, this guy. He knew, I mean, dude, this guy was so unbelievably rich. And he has pictures. You think he's lying. You think he's lying with how rich and insane he was, like private jet. He's filled out 3 passports on his own private jet. Like, I mean, literally you couldn't get like I can't even fathom how rich this guy was. And like so I see pictures, like he has pictures of from this past time, pretty much up until like 6 years ago or maybe 10 years ago, he was like this. And now he's like a normal person. And no, if anything, he's struggling, not struggling, but he needs money. But something interesting is that in all these pictures, he looks miserable, bro. He looks like just no smile. I'm like, Billy, you look miserable. Like, this doesn't look like a happy person. He's like taking like, and now I don't imagine him as an unhappy person. It's just you could tell there's like now he has like a twinkle in his eye, where before it was dead. So, but he doesn't laugh that much. And I texted Sarah a picture of these letters I've been painting for them. And it was a silly picture. This picture. Can you see my face?
Left side. Yeah, perfect.
You can see that. You can see my silly face.
Yes, I can.
And I painted, and these letters, they're glitter. And I spent, worked a few hours on them, and I sent her that picture. Like, hey, I did it. And she responds with "kill yourself." And and this is like totally unlike Sarah. Sarah's such a sweet girl, and she says, this was to my friend sent that picture to her, and she said, "Kill yourself." And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I've corrupted Sarah, because it sounds like something I would say, if anything. And Billy's like, what do you mean? He's like, what happened? I was like, Sarah just told me to kill myself. And then Billy just goes, I'm like, bro, dude, what the fuck?
Damn,
But
Sarah. I wouldn't expect that. Kind of shocks me too.
no, it was very shocking. I would not. I mean, I thought it was hilarious, but
For those that don't know, Sarah's Griffin's girlfriend. They live in Wilmington, and Billy is a friend of Griffin's that lends Griffin his garage, and they're good friends through the work that he does on his bike that you can find on Instagram. We got to make these episodes stand alone. You have to make it so like someone can follow along.
Yeah, Billy's
that was
my
really interesting.
60-year-old neighbor who is he's like a crazy doomsday prepper for anyone that doesn't.
Dude, okay, I'm like a completely different person.
Yeah.
I'm like a completely different person.
From where? What do you think your change?
Like, I don't know, man. Yo, today was so funny, bro. Today, oh my God. Okay, tell me how funny this is. I was looking at my friends. I was so tired, and I was like enamored. I said the word enamored, right?
Huh?
And then I'm like, boys, it's like an enamored head shark. Like a teen, like Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go shark. Like Beast Boy.
Yeah, Beast Boy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I said. And I just said it over and over again.
You have a very odd sense of it is funny, but it's like it's just your own type of sense of humor. It is. I do think it's funny. I think the more I get to know you, the funnier I find that type of humor, because it's just so relentlessly.
Tonight,
It's so relentless, and it's just relentless. Like, and it's just like relentless to the point where it is okay. Now it's actually fucking hilarious, and it's like
you laugh or you die. Tonight, I will be talking about eggs and baskets on Instagram. It has been way too long.
No way, bro. I think that will be an internal thing for you. Like, it might be like a few years until you talk about it again, but like, you'll be on your fucking deathbed talking about eggs and baskets.
But you know what's crazy, dude?
Put that on a shirt. Put that on a shirt.
What? I'll be on my deathbed talking about eggs and baskets?
No, the eggs and basket jokes. Talk about
3 to 4 baskets. 3 to 4 baskets.
Mm-hmm. Nah, bro, $15. I can hook you up with my guy. $15
We could
a shirt.
We could joint sell.
We could joint sell. But dude, I'm really curious of what will happen. Dude, the fucking that's a fire.
Well, this is what you put on the shirt. You would put like in the top left corner, you would put the actual saying, which is don't put all your eggs in one basket. And then you'd put like a ... And then in a different font on the right middle, you would write, if I could lay eggs, and then on the bottom left that goes all the way across the shirt, you'd write, I'd need like 3 to 4 baskets.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would buy that. I would buy that.
Dude,
I just,
it's so funny because it's like such a, I feel like putting all your, don't put all your eggs in one basket is such like wise advice. Usually like in the investing world, you know, you want to diversify your portfolio. It's like such a, like
I
such a,
it could apply to anything.
oh yeah, at life. It's just like a beautifully rich piece of wisdom summed up into just such a few couple words. And it's on top of all of it, it's an analogy. And it's like just this beautiful thing that can be shared and shared and shared. And then there's this dumbass that's like, I mean, like if I could lay eggs, I'd probably need like 3 or 4 baskets.
I, it's even funnier if someone doesn't get it. I think that's like the best part.
It's hard to get because it's like I'm kind of autistic when I play the whole thing out by myself. Like there's supposed to be multiple characters, but I just I just say the whole thing.
You've like totally abandoned like trying to make it make sense. Now it's just like, dude, all right, this guy is literally like something's wrong.
Oh my god.
Funny. Yeah.
Nathaniel Roberts, a friend that is from Griffin and I's hometown. I saw when I was visiting Griffin and Wilmington recently. And he told me, and this blew my mind. He told me a connection that he saw where I had called him mid podcast with Tucker Aaron, which I do sometimes. I just call people while I'm live. And I gave him a compliment, which you know me, I always do. But my compliment to Nathaniel was he's like an eggs in all kind of baskets type of guy. And I totally forgot I forgot I told him that. I didn't know where he was going with this, but like he was telling me this like at 3 a.m. on this dock outside Wrightsville, near these boats. And he was like, I feel like he was like he saw the connection and he thought it was intentional. Like the whole joke like was like planned, and it like roots back to like I remember the time that I told him that on the phone. But it's like, bro, like like it's like a total coincidence. I just happened to give you an egg and basket compliment, and then 2 months later, I just decided this is the funniest joke I've ever thought of. Like, how crazy is that?
Oh, that was like totally unrelated.
I mean, you could say it's related. I mean, I don't even know anymore. I feel like I'm just.
I think you're just such a big fan of that. You're obviously just such a huge fan of that. Like,
I think it's just kind of funny because what does it even really mean if we get down to it? Like, what does it really even mean? Like, I don't like.
It, yeah, you know.
Like if you let's put it this way, right? If you decide to split up your eggs into different baskets, could we not say that all this splitting and all these different baskets exist within one basket? It's just a forever zoom out. And I can tell you think I'm making. I can tell you think.
I'm just realizing that we are spending a egregious amount of time once again talking about eggs and baskets. Like like this is what I'm saying. Like oh my god, oh my god.
Well, this is my show, so suck my nuts.
How do you do this, bro? This guy loves this phrase so much. Like we have to talk about eggs and baskets for an egregious amount of time, and it's like my face is starting to hurt from smiling.
Because you have you're it's not clicking to you. It's not. I'm standing on business. It's not
clocking to you.
It's not clocking to you that I'm a father.
Is he really a father?
Dude, I haven't showered in like 3 days.
Me neither. Don't worry.
You don't have to go to school. You don't have to. I was at school today, and I was like, I genuinely might be a problem here. I don't think deodorant's cutting it anymore.
Yeah, I'm a disgusting human.
You're not that gross. I live with you. You're not that gross. It gets worse. But you could take some pretty good steps. I feel like a really big step would be like kind of going ham landscape wise. Like, buy one of those. Buy one of
I can't.
those.
I'm not allowed to.
You can't go around the edge of your shed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about my like chest hair. Like,
No, no, no. That's Sarah's property.
yeah. Oh, definitely.
Like,
I just
like you should kill. Like, there should be a dead zone, like 1 foot from the base of the concrete onward. Like, nothing should be living there. And you should spray like hella raid, and I don't know, like, what's the foundation? Like, you should like really like see how, bro. It's kind of this game, because look, I just made this like little room my office, and you see this right here. This is in screen of the actual A cam, but you can't see it.
yeah.
This is the first one. I'm gonna put it like right here, right here.
Oh, are you gonna like? Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're
cover the.
because I do miss the background. I love the background. I thought it
Yeah,
was
I'm gonna cover the whole entire wall, and then after I cover the whole entire wall, I'm gonna like there's gonna like the sound's gonna get better, the lighting will get better, it's all gonna get so good. And I asked GPT, right, because my lease ends in like 11 months, and this office, this table, this setup that I just did tonight is gonna take me all the way to episode 575. Pretty cool, right?
that is really awesome.
And I always find that like everything seems to be most perfect right before it has to come to an end. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like you should start buying into that, because I feel like the shed is like, how many more years are you going to be in the shed,
I no, you're completely right, bro. Because I know the live stream. I have not been worried about it at all. I'm not like, or I'm not like, I'm not gonna be putting in as much effort. Like beginning of the year, I was grinding. Like that was all my effort was the live stream. I think I dedicated 2 months to setting it up, but but then I haven't been like putting as much effort into it because I know the last like the last 2 months of it, like where it's gonna be the end, that's where it's gonna be like that's where it's gonna count. So but the shed will act as a buffer for when I'm moving to, because I want to move with I want to be with my family, like me and Harrison and Anna. I want to be with them in Charlotte and where all my other friends are that like can help me do YouTube. So the shed will be a buffer zone to where if I have a job, I have like clients here that I have to paint for, and Billy's here, and where that's a whole workshop. Like, and I'm gonna be building a bunch of other stuff. So if the rent's so cheap, I could definitely, it'll be a buffer zone of like moving move like to wherever I need to move. Like I can't just pick up and go. I have a life here, and I'm running a business, like running my own business. It's like you can't just. It's not like a job. It's not just like, oh, now I'm working over here. It's like not really like that. I need a buffer zone. So I think I'll have the shed for a little bit, but it'll be on and off. It'll kind of be like a what's it called? Minecraft Pillagers. What's that place?
Outpost.
It'll be my outpost.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. I like it too.
I like it a lot. Oh man, what a day. I'm ready to go to bed and get after it tomorrow. Yo, tomorrow I'm going to be stuck in a chemistry lab, and it's going to feel like I'm melting. I hope it's somewhat interesting, because yesterday or last Thursday's chemistry lab was so fucking boring. It made me want to die. Oh, that's close. That was close. That was close. Okay, so there's this girl. Her name is Gia, and she's Venezuelan. And I didn't think I'd ever see her again. A year ago, I met her at like a study group, and sometimes you just like know that someone likes you and you like them, and it's like that doesn't change anything. It's still extremely nerve wracking, but you can feel it in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And it did not work out. I was actually supposed to meet her to, I think, eat lunch or like hang out or something on a Monday.
Oh, wait, What?
I didn't
What do you
show.
think?
I didn't show. I was like up all night before. I like self-sabotaged and I slept through it.
That happened to me with Sarah
Oh,
twice
really?
in a row. Yeah, happened twice.
Well, guess who I see today?
Who?
I didn't think I'd ever see her again. I'm sitting down to study in a new place I'd never studied before on campus, and she just appears. And I got the exact same like flutter in my heart, but I'm locked in, right? I'm locked in. So I'm like, she probably see me. I ain't going to see her. So I just put my head down and study. You know what I'm saying? She's with like two friends. I'm like, damn, good to know she exists, but I have to lock in. I must tame this rapid heartbeat and focus on my chemistry work. And away she goes, right? That's great, whatever.
That's tough.
10, 15 minutes later, she comes back so low.
Whoa.
I swear there's nothing in the area that I'm at, there's really nothing. Like I guess there's bathrooms, I guess. But I don't think like it was weird. She came down and like walked like directly towards where I was sitting, and I looked up and I smiled and I waved to her and she smiled and waved back. And then she like just turned around and walked back, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I'm so locked in that I couldn't even tell you. I'm just like basically like I'm just tying my shoes over and over again. I'm locked the fuck in. Like, sorry, gotta tie my shoes. Can't talk. I'm tying my shoes. I'm so deeply locked in. I'm so deeply locked in. It's insane. I finished my chemistry homework. God damn it. I cheated on half of it, but it was due tonight, and I wasn't gonna do
Wait,
it.
so nothing happened with the girl?
Well, I don't know. I might see her again. I don't know.
She definitely got nervous to talk to you, bro.
Well, you can never know these things, but I'd like to talk to her. I think she has an accent. Oh my god, she has an accent. She's an accent, and she's just really pretty. She looks the exact same as she did. I thought there's no way I'd ever see her again because it's technically been like I met her in a spring semester, and then a full year went by where I didn't go to school, and Wake Tech is a 2-year thing, right? So it's like, you know, she seemed really smart, and she seemed like, I remember she was telling me, she was talking about like her plans about like physics and like what like she wanted like her degree and all that. I think she's like going into I don't know what the hell, honestly. I see this girl and like I cannot even like move my like I can't.
Oh my god.
Nothing works. But the point is, I don't know what the hell she's doing at Wake Tech at the fall, but I'm certainly glad she's there. So I hope that I can say something other than hello. I was also like coming off of that 48 hour, like 72 hour, like rot. So I had fucking facial hair. Also, this is a big piece of it. When I first met her, I was wearing full suits and I had a briefcase every single day to community college.
Like you were you were pledging.
It was like I was pledging, but it was like genuinely out of my own soul. I was like, I have to look
That's
dapper.
sick.
I have to, yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I have to look
Dude,
dapper.
that is so cool. I wish I was built like that.
Dude, it honestly gave me like untapped, like it gave me some sort of superpower. Like I was like able to like,
it does.
I was almost detached from everyone in the classroom in such a way that I had like such an ease of a time locking the hell in and getting the grade, and then like oh my god, it was crazy. It was crazy, and everyone was always like, I felt like everyone was always wondering why I was in a suit, and it didn't seem like I was extremely autistic. Maybe I did seem extremely autistic. I don't know.
Nah, I don't care. If someone's talking to me and they're in a suit, I don't care how autistic they are. I'm gonna take them seriously. It could be a.
I had a suit wearer on this show recently. He pulled like 70 views. God, that guy was fascinating.
Yeah, you loved him, and I bet one of the major reasons you think he's so cool is because he was wearing a suit.
Oh my god! Not only was he wearing a suit, but like he was like a in shape guy, and it was just absolutely. I feel like that one guy that like borderline verbally abuses like children on Instagram. He's like, my beautiful American boy in a beautiful American suit.
Oh fuck, dude, this is gonna be good.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Are you crazy?
Listen, this is my last day. No, I promise. No, listen. I have listen. It's not.
Got a fucking crowd.
Hey, I know I got a problem, but it's gonna be done. It's gonna be tough. Listen, this, and then I just gotta shave. That's it.
Better be paying my damn thing.
I will.
Yo.
I have to come in. I have to come at night because they're gonna get mad at me.
Show him.
You better come out of here. Oh,
Damn,
What?
what's he writing?
don't play for it.
Where the hell were you been? Where have you been? Can't tell me.
Damn.
Listen, just this and then shady. That's it.
God.
Okay, so for those that are listening or watching, you might not be watching, but you might be listening. Billy just pulled on up on a sweet off-road motorcycle. That's what you're hearing right now. And he appears to be coming from a place that he can't release the information of where he's coming from. This is very interesting. And there he goes.
Did
Okay.
you hear anything he said?
Kind of. Don't forget to put yourself on the left side of the screen.
Okay.
Tell me what the hell just happened. That was insane. Yo, can I tell you? Bro, there was a car crash mid-podcast episode for me.
Holy shit! What the fuck happened?
The intersection right there. We're in my room and we're just talking, and all of a sudden we hear like tires screech and a big slam, and it's like you can't mistake it. Clearly, a very bad car crash just happened. Like it's like there's no other sound like it. So we immediately paused the podcast and went outside. Do you know Sunil?
Dude, that sounds very, very, probably, yeah.
You know Sunil?
I have to. There's no,
Sunil.
like if I saw his face, yeah. Yes. I do.
Sunil.
Yes.
Like 100%.
No, not 100.
Sunil's Griffin and I's friend from hometown, Charlotte. Sunil's little.
Oh, yes, I do.
Sunil's little.
I do. 100%.
His little brother is a part of the crash.
Oh no, is he okay?
What are the chances that I know the person that crashed so loud and abruptly outside my house that I ran out to go look? Yeah, everyone's fine.
During a podcast.
Everyone's fine. During a podcast. Yeah, so I film. Bro, my roommates and all, they came with me, but no one wanted to like cross the street and get up close to the cars. I had no problem with it. There's just one guy that I see on Snapchat. His name is Alex Choi. Are you familiar?
Say it again.
Alex Choi.
Once again, very familiar, yeah.
He's in LA and he just always beats the cops to everything. He films high-speed chases, DUIs, crazy car crashes. He's always first on the scene. It's crazy town. And I love his Snapchat story. I love it to death. And I felt like I got to be him for a day because I was up close to this wreck before the cops came. It was amazing.
And it was fucking Sunil.
Someone I knew. Speaking of people I know, Neville, he's been on the show before, asked me for $20 for groceries, and I don't think it's the first time that he's done this to me. I did not answer him. I wanted to answer him and say, fuck no, but what's that going to do? So I just decided not to answer.
I'll give him $20.
I ain't giving him $20, bruh. I don't care.
He's gonna. I know he's probably gonna ask for it again, but for the one time, I'll help a brother out.
No, I'm not. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I give a lot, but I hate to give to people who ask.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. So, Dude, Billy came over. He was on his bike. I guess he was driving by. This dude, he was like, I have a compilation. I will have a compilation of Billy telling me how fucking insane like. He's like, you got a fucking like. He gets mad, man, because of
Because
how
you paint.
how much time I spend painting. He's seen me, and I don't blame him at all. Anyone who's sane would tell me that I am insane because he's watched me. I know, left side. He's watched me, like he was just for one day. I was with my parents and he watched me spend an entire day, or spend actually I think I spent 3 days painting just this area, and I think that like these two areas were like I just kept on painting over and 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 over because I just couldn't get it right. Finally, obviously, I got it right because I left it alone. But I mean, I will not like just like this. I've probably been working on this beer splash, and I finally have gotten it to where I'm happy with it. I spent like months on just something on just one section. It's just like, why the hell would you do that? And I know it's hard for me to explain it to him, but this will be part of my resume. So when an airport wants to look at my work and they see that like, oh fuck, it's like really good. That's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking of pitching myself and charging like $100,000 for a mural. It has to be it has to be worth it. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind doing it for a long time, but he doesn't understand that. He thinks I'm insane.
I think Billy's insane. What do you think? What do you think about these two sayings? You don't know what something is unless you can define it. And then saying number 2, are you following?
I'm listening.
You don't have to explain what you do to anybody.
Yes.
So what do you think?
I agree. I don't. Well, I don't. I don't feel the need to explain myself to him at all. But also do enjoy his excitement. I don't feel like I'm like 2 days ago he said he's like he got so mad. He's like, if I fucking see you there, like I don't know. He was getting like he was like yelling, like he was mad. So like I don't know what the hell. He like threatened that he'd do something. So I haven't let him see me. I haven't been telling him what I've been doing at all. Uh, so he just found out the truth. But I do, he has a good point. Right now I'm not profitable. And it would make more sense money wise to just, get it good enough and move on. But I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it to become the best. And that's why I'm doing it.
Can you blast me with something money wise?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Can you suck it?
I forgot. I didn't know that's what you're referencing.
All right, 2 idiots in a podcast. Now what do we do?
2 minutes in a podcast? Whip it out, bro.
2 idiots. We actually have 17 minutes. 2 idiots in a podcast. I feel like I tried to force a laugh earlier. I thought I got a couple of chuckles. I'm just so tired, and right now, I feel really guilty that I'm being way too loud.
Yeah, you did. You really wanted to laugh, and I was like, I felt the pressure. You made me like I felt like there was pressure to laugh.
That's
But I
crazy.
think we did it. We did a good job. We got it out.
That's crazy, man. Why do I make you feel pressure? That's insane.
No, I didn't feel. No, it was not like pressure. It was just like
A heat check?
I didn't feel pressure. It wasn't pressure. It was like that was just the word I was using to describe what I was feeling, and it wasn't pressure. It's just I don't know. I don't know.
Like you peed your pants?
That's what it was. That's what it was. put myself.
So I had this weird feeling that tomorrow I'm gonna be leaving my house to go to my car, and there's gonna be like this like, damn, bro. Sometimes Discord just drops the ball on the audio, and it like lets
That
me.
car moved by.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, well, I just had this feeling. Tomorrow, I'm gonna walk outside, and there's gonna be a 6'8" Russian, but like she has like just like a very soft face. And I've been very. Can I just objectify women for one moment? Permission.
Absolutely.
I've been very in tune with fat in certain areas or in general. I watched this guy on YouTube. It was kind of funny because like he's a professional and like a doctor, and he like goes to all this school, but at the end of the day, you can't talk about butts without sounding hilarious. But he was talking about why we evolved to like butts as a species. And
Oh,
you know what's really interesting? Let me save this because I started this off by asking the audience if I could objectify women. So please let me save this. In history class, they were talking about matriarchal societies.
okay.
Are you familiar with the term?
No clue.
I'm sure you can guess.
Like monarch?
Close. Think about like mom.
What? Wait, like
Think
Pinky?
about a patriarchal society. That's what we live in. Patriarchal society.
I never really understood the patriot. Like where men are better.
Well, they would argue that
It's built for men.
yeah, I mean, I think it's like it's weird in today's day and age because you know people want to take control of like the definition of where we currently are, so it's hard to say that we're in a patriarchal society. But I would say that we are. We definitely were not so long ago at all. Women used to not be able to own land in this country. All that. So the Native Americans that were here before we were here, they often had women as their head political leaders.
Huh.
Women would make the decisions.
Are you sure that's true?
Women had multiple husbands. I'm 100% positive. And it's not just Native Americans.
Where did you learn this?
What do you mean, what did I learn? Women would pass their last name on. I learned it in history class. I go to school. Ever heard of it? Get a job, you bum.
Oh, you learned it. Well, then where did they learn it? That's not true, dude. There's no way.
It is. It's true.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't think that's true at all. I call cap.
List matriarchal societies of the past and explain how we know. And I know you're just going to say cap no matter what the fuck I say.
Maybe there was one matriarchal society, but not all of them. Like, what the hell? Then, like, maybe there's one tribe that thought that way.
Northeastern North America prior to European colonization, the evidence is descent and inheritance traced through the mother's line. Women owned the fields and houses, and clan mothers appointed would dispose male chiefs. Early European observers. Okay,
Right,
so
fine.
there's
I'll entertain the fact. Fine.
ancient. Well, you're right. No, Griffin, you're actually right. There's very few of them. It's not how we know. It's it's like not, you know, but they did exist, which is crazy. It's crazy.
It is.
And it's got me thinking. I was in class thinking about like maybe this is just because like I was raised by my mom, I feel like the most. And like, you know, she did everything for me. She fed me. She took me to school. She loved me. You know, she put her heart and soul into me as a kid before I knew anything, right? I feel like I would really be really content and really happy in a matriarchal society.
I don't. Well, maybe.
I'm just saying I wouldn't mind. I'm just saying I would not mind. I feel like I wouldn't have trouble voting on which woman I thought should be the president. I would not.
I mean, that is an interesting. I never really thought. I've never really thought of that.
Now we
Of
would
woman.
now you know, you and I as men would probably still do like hard labor and such just because our bodies are better suited for so. But I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind that. I like hard labor. Okay?
I would find I think
And
at
honestly,
certain
honestly,
aspects absolutely, but there are some aspects that I don't like. I don't think it would have to be just like how there are men. Like just how men run the world right now, it would have to be women major. You can't have
like
them
it
mixed.
couldn't just be
You
one
know,
country. It'd have to be like the entire world.
yeah, it'd have to be. I think for it to work,
I agree.
because
And that's kind of what I'm entertaining. That's kind of what I'm like imagining. Like cuz you know, it's not it's
I guess I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I see there are a lot of times there would be. I feel like there might be less ego involved.
yeah, yeah, and it's ego is maybe even the wrong word. I feel like there would just be less like honestly like they were it would be a different kind of decision making. I don't want to say smarter. I don't want to say
Yeah, it would be a different. Yes, I
it would just
agree.
be like it would just be radically different. And you know, it's funny because people are always like, if women ruled society, and it's like a picture of like utopia. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure they could get some pretty cool things done. But you know what they would never ever invent?
What?
The UFC.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what they would
That would not.
never. You know what they would never ever come up with? And I don't mean to. I
What?
don't mean to flex. I don't mean to flex. I'm just saying it as I see it.
Oh, okay.
Crack.
Yeah, you're right, dude. There would be a lot of awesome things that would not exist.
That's all I'm
That
saying.
is a
That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Um, that's a good point, man. I don't know. I don't think it would be a better run society, and I don't think it'd be worse. I think that it'd have its own unique problems.
I'm rubbing off on you, bro. That was like a textbook me answer for real. You just gave like the perfect like you're like my little minion boy. It's just my little keeping it real.
I feel the same. I feel the same way. I feel like I'm rubbing off on you a little bit.
Oh my god, have you seen my subtitles on Instagram? I'm like full Griffin mode.
Wait, for real?
Well, not
Why
lately.
do you say that?
Not these past two, but like in like recent like 6 reels.
Just saying. Like,
I just
what's the word you used?
I just have subtitles. They're right in the like they're right in the
Oh, subtitles. I was thinking
yeah
captions.
yeah yeah yeah
Where
yeah
you,
yeah.
dude? I'm very happy to see your views going up.
I just don't think I have this feeling that it's not like I'm just like so prepared for them to go back down. Like I feel like it just doesn't really. It's not like I don't trust it anymore. You know, and I think that's kind of good to be honest. That like I'm
It's
going.
great.
I think that's honestly how you succeed in this sort of thing is you grow detached from the systems and algorithms and ways and all, and you truly lock in on what you do. So that's kind of like I'm very much so like in the podcast right now. Like I'm not here because I want to post it. I'm here because I love to do it. Um, and posting it just so happens to be like a means to continuation.
That means to do it.
Oh man, I'm just a smart guy. Fuck. Ladies,
Do you ever feel like you're the smartest person in the world?
yes. Matter of fact, I have this thing where I will tell my immediate friend group that I am just a genius and they're all stupid.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel like
like
you and
I'm
I really connect on that sort of experience.
well, maybe it's because we are. Maybe crazy thought. Maybe because we are.
Dude, I'm with it. Don't think I'm not with it. I don't care how we
I,
sound right
I
now.
I think that's why we get along. And I feel like it's kind of it feels insane to say right now, but I in a few months or maybe a year, it's not going to be insane. And I think people will agree with us. I know that people will. I know me saying that I am a I am smarter than most people. will sound like, what the fuck? Like, no, you're an idiot for saying that. Just because I'm saying it right now, I think eventually that will be an undeniable fact that, okay, yeah, it's clear.
I'm going more
But
like
right now,
10. I feel like it's more like a decade away, like 10 years, where people like. I think there's going to be a lot of transition. A lot of the people that are like watching in the shadows are going to transition to like advocates. Like, I always knew this guy was a genius. And then there's going to be a lot of like brand new eyes that are going to be quick to be like, yo, this guy fucking sucks. And then I'm finally going to look back on all the times where I had no one watching me, yet I preached and preached and preached about how it's very important to acknowledge the importance of having just as much hate as you have love. Isn't it weird to talk about that when you don't have either? But I just, but it's like, I like see it coming almost. Like I see success coming, and I feel like success is like, it's not really what you picture it, right? Like you think it's success, but in reality, it's just a different place. So I think I just see a different place coming, and I'm like trying my best to make predictions here. Like I feel like in this different place, just like you have bad days and good days today, you have bad people and good people tomorrow. But I'm locked in. I'm locked in, and your girl wants me, so I wouldn't get mad at her, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hate the player, hate the game.
I would just clock out, go home early, because she'd be texting me every single night.
I know for a fact we're ahead of the curve.
There is no curb. Let's do some meth.
Yes. It's just meth.
Let's just do some.
I did meth once.
I did meth twice. Get fucked, kid.
Did you actually?
No, I never did meth.
You should.
But I figured out that I have done. I can relate to you. I've done Molly, which is an amphetamine, so I know what it's like.
I did not know Molly was a.
Me neither. I had no idea. It's so much more like socially accepted, I feel like. It's like, oh,
it is weird. Drugs are odd, man.
Yeah, I know, right? They're so weird. But yeah, they're so weird.
That is very odd. Like, it's weird how we accept some and some are like, oh no, stay away from him.
Facts. Bro, I can't wait to curl up in bed. I'm gonna be like, damn, this my bed. For real. For real. Bro, one of the biggest things about this office is that how am I gonna, like, I used to be able to watch the upload from my bed. I guess I still can through my laptop. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, so what should I do on Instagram today? I'm gonna definitely say what I learned today in school, right? Or should I just ditch that and go fuck it full egg mode today? Because it's going to be the past 2 reels I've done low effort with my iPhone camera, and that's just like not my style. I should be using the big camera with editing. So what should I say? I want to say this. How did you walk like Ronald McDonald? Walk like Ronald.
You should recreate the. You know the guy where the guy's just like, I just took 40 millibajillion grams of Adderall and now I'm about to, and then he like reaches into the pool and grabs a cockroach and then throws it and says something silly.
Oh, isn't that Blake Hooker? And then he's like, he has like a DJ scratch with his voice and then tells his dog to get the fuck inside.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Yeah. He is so funny. And his girlfriend is the hottest. He's like one of those people on social media that just make you kind of like wonder why you're even trying.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know who I didn't.
He's very funny. I'm kind of aware of like the circle that he lives in. He lives in LA.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking. I can't stop. Help. I stopped. It's okay.
Eric, get your Eric ass inside.
Yeah, that's a legendary video, though. I'll tell you that much. Like,
I bet you've seen those accounts that just post that video over and over again.
Yep.
Dude, those accounts are crazy. It really shows like people's people's like social media tunnel vision. Like so many people have our dream, but they just have trouble executing it. Like, what are you doing? That's not even your video. Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
I know, dude. It's like, or like, why? Like, yeah.
It's the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Very strange indeed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been 1 hour of me keeping it real, and Griffin's been fucking around. I hate this guy. I'm never gonna have him back on again. I can't stand him. He told me I complimented him too much, and I complimented other people too much, so I'm gonna just start with the hate train.
You're a phony. He's a phony. A big fat phony.
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.